Hey beauty strategists, welcome to this week's video. So today I have an awesome video for you guys. I'm going to be showing you another 2021 look that we chop off a lot of length. We're going to do another hair transformation. We put in some nice money pieces around the front to make it a little bit lighter in the front, and then as well we gave her the balayage where we moved up her blonde, but we're keeping her natural as the base. The big thing with Kat as well is that she has a lot of natural gray around the front of her face, but we love that. We like the gray. So what we're gonna do rather than coloring it is that we mainly just want to camouflage it so that the gray blends in with the blonde so that when the blonde grows out, we don't see a harsh line. Make sure you guys are hitting subscribe to the channel. We really want to make sure that we are teaching you guys everything out there so that you can go out and build a very, very lucrative hair career, okay? So what you're going to get on the channel is three things: hair, products, and money. Let's get started. So with Kat's hair, we sectioned her out first. The main thing that we're doing with this sectioning pattern is that we're gonna section out the money pieces. The money pieces are the very distinctive part of the look, and that's what's gonna bring the blonde right around the face. So what we always say is that you can't do the same foiling pattern for every single head of hair because every single head of hair is not the same. They vary. So what you wanna do is that you need to factor in the density. Kat's hair is much finer than even, let's say, my hair or any of my ethnic girls that have thick hair. So when doing the money pieces, if you don't want to see a huge band on each side of the face, you actually want to go a little bit more narrow right at the part line and then extend a little bit further back into the sides. This is going to ensure that right in the front, you don't see those heavy bands, but you do see those lashes and peekaboos of color right on the edge of her bang pieces when she's styling. In the back now, we're not going to worry about sectioning it because I'm going to show you in the foiling pattern what we do, that we do not need to have that back section sectioned out right now. Now in these front pieces, what we did is we started at the very front of the face here and worked our way back in almost two rows. So you have one here and then you have one up there. What you want to do is you want to start right at the face first. Anything right around the perimeter, I always do a baby light first. So that's a fine weave right around the hairline. And the reason why I do a baby light first is that usually most people at some point in time, especially for girls that have longer hair or boys that have longer hair, they might pull their hair back. And if they're pulling their hair back, you want to make sure that you see a diffused line there rather than a harsh line of demarcation. That is the transition from dark to light is what makes a balayage or an ombre really beautiful and seamless. And when you have a nice seamless fade, that's what's going to allow you to wear a look for 8 to 10 months if you want to. So what we did was we started here with a baby light. Then these are all going to be back-to-back foils. Then we're going to follow that with a slice. And then we're going to follow that with a baby light. Then we're following that with a slice. Then we're following that with a baby light. When you're working from the left and the right side, you want to make sure that you're mirroring what you do on one side on the other side. So when you start on the other side, you're going to do the same thing. We have two rows. You're going to start closest to the face with a baby light, then a slice, then a baby light, etc. Okay? Then you're going to work your way through and then you have the front money pieces done. Now we're going to move on to the back sections. The reason why I don't have this sectioned out is because of the type of foil placement that I'm going to be putting in. We're going to be working our way from the back, starting at the very bottom, and we're going to be taking a diagonal section right at the back on either side of the head. So you're going to be creating a V pattern like that with the foils. So we're going to start foiling in that direction. You're going to put one slice in and then one slice in this way. Now, once you've had that V section in, your third foil now is going to go on top of that in between the V. So you're going to have the V like this, and then you're going to have another foil right there. We're not going to worry about doing baby lights underneath the occipital bone in the nape area in the interior. But as we work our way up, once we hit this occipital bone, you'll see we're gonna start incorporating the baby lights in again. So this foiling pattern is really going to allow you to be putting in a maximum amount of color with a minimal amount of foils, where you're really diffusing the color, but you're getting a lot of color and highlights into the hair. After you do those 3 foils, that one, and then that one, then you're gonna do the same thing, okay? This one, then this one, and then this one. Once we completed that, you can see her foils all in place. We have a nice full head of foils. While she was processing, I really wanted to give the blonde a little bit of a punch, just because we want to get her blonde as white as possible because we want it to match her gray. So what I did is I popped her under the heat for 5 minutes only, okay? So that's just 5 minutes to give the hair a little bit of boost to open the cuticle, but we definitely do not want anybody baking under heat with lightener, okay? So we're gonna give her that 5 minutes, and then we're gonna let it cool down, and then once she's ready, we're gonna wash her out at the sink. This was a $320 cut and color service, guys. Her foil placement for the balayage and the money pieces was $195. Her toner was a $45 add-on, and her haircut was $80, okay? So that's a $320 service. We wanna make sure that we're telling you guys the prices so that you guys know, because you guys have been asking, hey, how much do you charge? What do you charge for that? It's very important as a hairstylist that you're valuing your time. You are a skilled professional, just like a dentist, just like a lawyer. So make sure that you have a price list. If you guys want an exact pricing formula of how to set your prices and how to figure out what it should cost, then go on over to masterhairacademy.com. In our 10K in Play course, we have a complete breakdown of how to price your work. We have her washed out at the sink now. We have a beautiful palette for her toner. So we're gonna get the toner on, and we can see the magic happen as it's toning out. We're getting rid of all the yellow and the brassy colors, and we're gonna have this super nice neutral tone. We got her to the sink now, and so now we are going to perfect her haircut. We've already taken off a lot of the bulk from the beginning of the haircut, but now we wanna make sure that the haircut is perfect and finessed. So we're gonna do that now, and then we're gonna blow dry her. So anytime after I do a big color correction, especially anything with lightener, I make sure to finish with our Nven hair products. This is a game changer for your clients, guys. If you have clients that want to have beautiful, nice, shiny hair, then you should be using Nven products. We use the Nven Volume Kit in Cat's hair. This is going to give a lot of volume, softness, and shine into the hair. The showcase product for today is going to be our Nven Fix, which is our flexible working hairspray. It's an amazing blowout spray, perfect for fine hair. It almost acts like a texture spray, but you spray it in and blow dry it, and you get tons of volume. Okay, so once we got her all styled and ready to go, here's the finished result. Take a look at how beautiful the color is. You can see this amazing new look. It is such a transformation, and it feels so good to have this new fun cut without all this length. You can see the color looks amazing on her. We have the nice blonde framing her face. It blends her grays in so well that as her grays grow in, it's really gonna blend in with those money pieces and the blonde that we have in there. We have a lot of nice texture in there. She's gonna be able to wear her hair curly or straight. If you guys want to see the full in-depth hair tutorial, we have now 2 pieces of content. If you want to watch the consultation in full, if you want to watch more of the foils and the placement in full, that's where you want to be, guys. So go to masterhairacademy.com and make sure to subscribe, okay? So other than that, guys, go out there, change the world through hair and beauty, and make a difference in your world, okay? Love you, bye.